Building my backyard pump track has been a pretty long and exhausting process. I started building in the end of March when Wisconsin was under the stay-at-home orders from the COVID-19. It honestly started to feel like I was never going to have a good backyard session. But in the last week, the track has hardened and really taken shape quite nicely. All of my changes have worked out really well, and I'm excited to finally show you guys some actual riding. Alright, so when we moved into this house, the backyard was pretty shitty, and I had a lot of work to do, and I was digging in the corner of the property where there was like this uneven piece of ground, and I found something super sketchy, and it weirded me out. Found this bad boy. It's like a dagger, and the other day my friend was over and I showed him this, and he pointed out that this is actually like a scuba knife. It's a super sketchy dagger, and I was like, oh, that's weird, buried in my yard. Okay. And then, so I was digging some dirt out for the pump track, and my shovel hits a tarp, and immediately I thought of that dagger. Now, granted, this is on the opposite end of the yard that I found the dagger on, but I was like, all right, where I'm at, how much I've dug down, this tarp was at least 10 inches below the ground. So right away I was like, oh shit, like, this is weird. So I pulled it out, and there's all these wood fragments in here, and it's very rotted, but it looks like it actually could have been the floorboard in my house, which doesn't make me really feel any better. And there's actually some more in here, so I'm gonna set this thing up and dig a little bit and show you guys. It's probably just floor. Either way, it's sketchy. That's clearly a box of some sort. I have a feeling this may have been a pet or something. There's a lot of stuff in here. I really don't want to figure this out. Okay, so it was a family pet that I dug up. I don't really feel too good about it, but I thought it was really weird and strange, and I needed to investigate. So I think it was maybe a cat, and they made like a box for it, but the top had already rotted away. So I was just finding wood shards. So I'm gonna bury it in a different spot because I feel a little bit bad. So I'm gonna take care of that. All right, so I swear I'm gonna try and keep the talking to a minimum in this video and just focus it on riding, but I need to show you guys a couple of the changes that I did make. Put in this really sweet landscaping. Found these lights in my shed. They don't really serve much of a purpose, but they look real good at night. This chicane section has been kind of a real pain in the ass. That roller helped out a lot when I put that in there, but then I needed one here. The first one I built was too small and it felt real clunky. This one I had to build up a lot bigger, and I'm trying to kind of center it between these two berms a little bit more. It's obviously still leaning towards that one, but I'm gonna build it out a little bit more. And then I tied the two berms in. I extended this berm all the way into the roller. This berm right here has gotten a lot bigger. I extended the end out, added a lot of height on right here because it was kind of shallow. And I tied it in right here, so that flows a lot better. It could actually be a little taller at the end. And this one kind of the same deal. I mean, I'm just hunting for speed right now. So I just built all the berms up. This one's probably doubled in height. I added a lot of clay and sand to it. It's starting to pack real nice. Another thing I still have to work on is this is not a perfect arc. So what I would like to do is extend this out just a little bit more. That's going to be hell. That's going to be a project for next year, because right now it's working good enough to where I'm happy with it. But it does need to come out about another foot right here, and it kind of needs to dip back a little bit more right over here. All right, so I got the track all watered up. Time to put down some laps. Whew, I'm so winded. Track is running super fast. I'm sure it looks slow on camera. It's super physical. It's actually a lot more technical than I expected, but it's a lot of fun. Dallas. Look, right here. Watch. Whoop, whoop. Boys, get yourself a woman who will film you on the pump track. All right, so one of the problems I was having with my initial design was I was having a hard time carrying speed around this 180 into this chicane here. What I thought of was I have plenty of speed down in this berm. That's not an issue. That wall sticks pretty good. So then coming to here, I decided to keep that roller the same. I built this up. I don't know if you can really see it, but I built the ground up in the middle. And then this roller just got a little bit of height, and then this one got a lot of height. So basically the section's like roller, roller, roller. It's almost like a triple step up. And this gives you a real nice boost into this corner and carries plenty of speed in here. One thing I thought would be cool is if we could double this. It's a stretch. Probably peak to peak 9 feet. So basically what I was kind of doing, peak to peak, like 9 to 10 feet in this section. So it's a stretch. I'm not sure if the track is ready for that, but I'll give it a shot just for you guys. All right, so I really wasn't expecting it to go that well. I got pretty close. I think I cased the rear wheel just a little bit. But that gives me hope for in the future that once it's a little harder, that corner back there is a little firmer, we should be good to go. Let's do it backwards. As expected, hitting it backwards was almost too easy. And you carry a shit ton of speed into that corner. It's a lot of fun. All right, so I didn't build this track thinking that it was gonna work very good backwards, but it's actually not too bad. So I'll show you guys what that looks like quick. Whoa, drifting. All right, I'm gonna be honest. I've done like 20 laps. I'm so exhausted right now. That shit is the craziest workout. If you can build a pump track in your yard, go for it. Also, if you're looking to build a pump track in your yard, I highly suggest the book PUMPTRACK Nation. You can order it as an ebook. It's 10 bucks. I did not buy it when I started the PUMPTRACK, and everyone online says to buy it. I regret not doing it, but I suggest you do it. I did buy it now, and there's a lot of tips in there that I did apply to some of the repairs I made, and there's a lot of information that'll help me in the future and will definitely help you too. All right guys, that's a wrap for today. I am so done. Berms are starting to get a little blown out. I'll show you that. Need to do a little more watering, a little more packing. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out some of our other content. And I don't know what he's onto. And remember kids, if you ever find a tarp buried in the woods, run home and tell your parents, because nothing good is gonna come of it. What you doing? Dallas, what you doing? What you doing? Get. Shake. Good session, bud. Good session.